Hey guys, I got another video for you guys. So we're going to title this video, why does the dollar have so much value? So as we know, back in 1971, the dollar was backed by gold. But we were printing more than we had in gold reserve. So Nixon went to Saudi Arabia in 1971 and told the king, you have all the oil at that time. You can only sell the oil in the US form, US currency form, and we'll give you all the protection that you need. We'll be your army. And that's how the petrodollar was born, the black gold. And all the countries can only sell their oil in the dollar form. But as we know, many people have tried to challenge the dollar. Let's look at Libya. When Gaddafi, back in 2009, he turned away from it and started selling his oil in the euro form, and he was met with great consequences, and they killed him. Let's look at Iran. Back in 2000, backed away from the dollar currency, and what was met with them? War and regime change. Surprisingly, in 2001, there was a 9/11 inside job to terrorist attack, so they can scare the people, and they will have a reason to be able to invade Iran. I mean Iraq. We're talking about Iraq, not Iran. I'm sorry. And it goes out, with Syria back in 2006, the same issues. Iran in 2008. So all these countries is challenging the US dollar. And they're met with regime change, sanctions, or war. So if they don't obey what the United States is telling them, they're met with punishment. China and Russia has been challenging the dollar for the past years. But the difference between Russia and China, they're so powerful, and they cannot just come and do those things. So what they do is start implementing the scare tactic on the people, on the media. The Russia, infiltrating the election and saying that China's stealing all the jobs and all the wealth and all those things to make their countries look bad, and us, the poor little boy, that they're taking advantage of. But as we know, that's not true. And that's how I say, the media is corrupted. The media lies to you. The media controls. They tell you what they want you to hear, and a lot of people believe it, and we're like sheeps. A lot of people are asleep, and they look up to all these great presidents, not knowing that they're all puppets, and they're all there, doing what they're told to do for power or money. The one world order system, United Nations, Federal Bank Reserves, that is a private institution that controls everything. And this is why we have $24 trillion of debt, and they just keep printing and printing and printing without any consequences. Back in 2008, when the economy collapsed, they're printing close to $14 trillion to bail out the banks. But as we all know, when one bubble busts, another one is inflated, and sooner or later it's going to bust, and we're starting to see the signs all around us, the consequences that this petrodollar is bringing. The US dollar has literally no value to it anymore. And the media has been saying that lately. And we can see the stock market, how it's been behaving pretty scary and pretty unpredictable. So what could it be? An economy collapse again? And in this time, there's no coming back from it? Because when this bubble burst, everything would change. So what can that mean? In 1 hour, everything changes. We don't know. But this could be a good theory. Good hypothesis. Who knows? But now you know the truth behind this dollar.